Really? Wow. Today's episode of The Walking Dead. Okay, the biggest part of the entire episode. Glenn is alive! Oh, man. Okay, so for all the fans who were saying, Glenn is alive, I know he's alive, that they're just eating the Nicholas guy on top of him. You were right. Everyone was right about it. I didn't think it was what was going to happen because I have bad expectations about certain characters when it looks like they're dying. And I really thought that Glenn was dead. Like, I was 99.9% sure he was dead, but that 0.1 little percent gave me hope, and it was just killing me. Screw you, AMC, for torturing us and messing with us and just playing with our emotions this entire time. If you kill Glenn in like the next episode, I'm gonna be pissed. Do not repeat what happened with Beth last season. Just don't do it. Don't. Neat. No. Zam. Okay, so let's get on with the rest of the episode. Morgan is looking to kind of confirm, does this guy actually need antibiotics for whatever's happening to him? And of course, when he tries to go get them, he kind of pauses because he doesn't know if he wants to get this new doctor lady in. So he kind of backs away, and then it gets to the point where Rick gathers a sort of small council meeting. It's like, why aren't you killing people? And Morgan has the whole all life is precious motto going with him. And it's not that he can't give up that motto, it's that he doesn't want to. The fact is, he could give it up and it would be just too easy for him, and that's the whole point. He knows that it would be too easy. He could do it right now and it would just ruin everything he's trying to do. He's really trying to keep from taking lives. And that's pretty much it with Morgan. Of course, at the end of the episode, Carol just happens to be following them. It's like, what do you have in that cell? First off, the fact that Morgan walks away from the doctor's place, that's not suspicious or anything like that at all. The fact that the doctor follows him, yes, that is a little suspicious, but it doesn't invite you to go prying and snooping around. Sorry, Carol, but that's a little beyond the edge. Then, of course, we got this Ronald kid. Okay. Carl is trying to be a friend to this kid. And, of course, this kid is just all around. He's going to try something stupid. And the entire time, every time that Carl is trying to, help the kid, he's trying to help him and say, don't worry, you'll get used to this. You will get used to this. He's trying to, in his own way, encourage him, saying, don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. And this kid is just looking at him like, yeah, I'll get used to it. And I'll put a bullet right between your eyes, you little... And, of course, we got that more or less confirmation. When he's following Carl, he's got the gun in his back pocket, he's got all the bullets, and he is getting ready to pop Carl. So, and, of course, we got the stupid move by Deanne's son, who decided, oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to go over the wall, over a line, and what am I going to do? I'm going to almost get killed. Okay? What? Has anyone been listening to Rick this entire time? That if you do something stupid, you are going to die. Hello. Oh, man. Through this entire episode, we did see something starting to happen. We saw pieces and pieces of the tower just kind of falling bit by bit throughout the entirety of the episode. And of course, at the end of the episode, it tips over, smashing the gate, which will lead to the all-out insane mid-season finale. And we got something else going on with the whole Glenn and Enid thing. She sort of has the whole... we had a character that... She's sort of like Sasha in a way, you know, she will go off on her own, doesn't care if she lives or dies. But this is kind of like what Sasha was at the mid of last season. Kind of what she was like back then. But just in more control. Doesn't want to die, but isn't going to... doesn't want to stay in one place. Doesn't want to be held down by Alexandria. And Glenn, he has watched 2 people die now. He watched Noah get eaten alive. He saw Nicholas shoot himself in the head, which put his life on the line. Everyone's saying that, including me, and it's just... So, all in all, Glenn, he is now at that point where he is refusing to let anyone die, leave anyone behind. And that's just really good to throw into this episode. Glenn now has a new resolve. And finally, right when they're about to get back home, what happens? The tower falls, and of course everything goes to hell. I gotta tell you, Walking Dead, they went above and beyond with this episode, especially with the creep factor on that Ronald kid. The kid just, he's got that creep factor going, you know? Let me know what you guys thought of the episode in the comment section below. Be sure to follow me on Facebook. That is in the description below. As for the rating of this episode, I'd say I'd give this one a 9.5 out of 10. It was a really good episode. Not a whole lot of action, Walker killing and all that. But it did give us the return of Glenn, which is automatically a rating for the already in the 9 out of 10 area. I've been Kenrish as always, people. Have an awesome day. Hit the like button, smash that subscribe button. Join me later tonight for Into the Badlands episode 2. I know I said I was going to be doing these on the day after, but tonight, at least, I've decided to do the episode tonight. So, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Until then, peace.